No Time to Die, also known as Bond 25, is finally going to be released. What should we expect from it? I don't know. But the main topic is, are people really interested in this anymore? Because me personally, I am, but the wider audiences, I'm not so sure. Because people love James Bond. There's been so many of them that even though the actors, writers, and directors constantly change, people are still drawn to this spy espionage story. And it's been a while since we've had a Bond film. The last one we had was Spectre, which was like in 2015 or 2016. And due to No Time to Die being delayed for so long, what is going on here? Are they actively trying to make money? Does the studio believe that this project will make money? Or are they just sending it out to die? Because from my understanding, this film has been pretty much done. It's been done for like the past 2 years, more or less. And it keeps getting delayed. And of course, the most recent delay was due to the pandemic and theaters being closed. But I just don't understand. Like, if it's been done for that long, why not just release it? And it also kind of makes me wonder, because I've heard people talk about how one of the reasons, a possible reason that this film could be delayed would be because it actually has to do with a virus, something of that nature. So, like for example, here in the trailer, we see all these people, moving away from Bond. So I guess that could make some kind of sense.
From the people become the weapon.
Who knows? I guess we'll find out. But anyways, yeah, this movie has been finished and it just hasn't been released. And I was reading about it, and apparently due to all the delays, that in order for this film to make a profit, it would have to make at least 400 million, which is just absolutely ridiculous. Because I mean, I get, they spend all this money on the marketing, but it gets pushed back, so that money just goes to waste. So the next time, for the new release date, they have to market it again, but for it to get delayed again, they have to market it again for the new date. So now that it has an official date of October, I'm wondering what kind of numbers it's gonna bring in, because Daniel Craig's tenure as Bond has fluctuated, both in terms of quality and box office, and because they've been successful nonetheless, and they do make a profit. So the last film, Spectre, I believe had a budget of like 250 million, around there, 250 million, and it didn't quite make all that back domestically in the US. I think the total was like 800 million worldwide. But if you compare that to Skyfall, which was just before that, and it had that budget, I believe, was strictly like 200 million, but it made like close to $1 billion, or if not $1 billion. So, comparing those last two films, you do see that drop, and it just makes me wonder, like, because apparently, I forget who it was, I don't remember if it was Amazon or Netflix, but they tried to buy the rights to it so they could put it on their streaming services, but they flat out refused, and they said that no, that this had to be a theater movie. But now, reading about how the past films have fluctuated in gross earnings at the box office versus the fact that it has to make at least 400 million to be profitable, it kind of makes me wonder why they didn't just, let it be put on streaming. That's just what I've been wondering about, because the movie looks good, it really does, and it's pretty much meant to be the finale to Daniel Craig's Bond. And you know, I do enjoy, I did enjoy his tenure as Bond because it's really the only one that I've actually been around to see. Because the last Pierce Brosnan films, I've only seen like 2 of them, and one of them is the one that no one likes. So yeah, there's that. But I don't know. I'm curious to see what's next in store for James Bond, regardless of how this movie performs. Who knows if it's gonna be? We're still gonna have to wait that long to get another Bond film, because Daniel Craig's era has been full of ups and downs. Because of course, you know, Casino Royale came out in 2006. Quantum of Solace was 2008, I believe, and then we had to wait until 2012 to get Skyfall, and then from Skyfall to Spectre was like another it was like another 3-4 years, and now No Time to Die is even longer than that. So I wonder if we're gonna keep getting these, or if they're gonna keep them on ice for a bit, or perhaps they've kept it on ice too long. And yeah, I'm just curious how long we're gonna have to wait for the next Bond, if there even will be a next Bond. And you know, it's always exciting to hear who they're gonna try to get next to be Bond, or even who's gonna write or direct, because I remember they said that they wanted to try to get Christopher Nolan at some point, which I think would be an interesting choice. And of course, there's always a bunch of names going in for the next Bond. I've heard everything from Tom Hardy, Idris Elba, Hugh Jackman, even Tom Hiddleston. But frankly, I think those names are a little on the older side. But I mean, who's to say that they can't be Bond? But I'm just interested to see where they're gonna take it, and I don't know. Are you excited for No Time to Die? I know I am. I'm gonna totally rewatch Daniel Craig's Bond films so I can be ready for the movie when it finally gets released. And who knows, maybe I'll see you there. But yeah, that wraps it up. My name is Alex, Buddy Alex, and this is Beyond Real. And we like our martinis shaken, not stirred.